What's going on, everybody? Jason back with another Final Fantasy 16 video for you guys. We are back once again with some more FF16 and we are in a new area. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Dhalmekia, basically. We're in Dhalmekia. We've only been in here once, well, twice really, and that was at the very beginning of the game with the prologue when Clive was still Wyvern. And then of course, when the first, bit of gameplay after the 5-year time skip happened, we were here once he became Sid. Now it looks like we are making our way towards Drake's Fang. We're gonna finish the job with Hugo. I took his arms, but I didn't take his head. We did not take his head. We got put in a box just right next to Benedict and get it done. Now I'm surprised. I did not expect this, but I for most of the promotion and marketing for the game,
our destination lies over that dune beyond the ruins.
As he's talking over me.
Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
I was expecting Clive's party to just be, consistently Torgal, Jill, and Sid. Obviously, from time to time, him being solo with Torgal or just being all alone, of course, in a fight. Obviously, we lost Sid. We know that. Jill is out of commission for the time being because she needs rest, but I'm okay fighting by myself, but we've got Clive's uncle here. Surprisingly, but given the track record of a lot of our party members, something's gonna happen to it. It's bound to, so I mean, we've already lost basically, most of Clive's family. Yeah, Joshua, that's a special case, but that counts. That doesn't count.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Darwin must have you sat in the sand.
I always take some nice, mid-fighting conversation as we're just killing a bunch of light enemies. New enemies? I'm in a field. Oh, this? Oh, give me that. I don't know how, I gotta add some commentary into this, right? I really don't know how far I am into this game, if I'll be brutally honest with you guys. The game has been out for well over a month. We're nearing 2 months now, but, I mean, there's a reason why I feel as though I've been pacing myself, and it's because I love this game thoroughly. I genuinely do. The last Final Fantasy game, it took me 2 months. Final Fantasy 15 took me 2 months to beat. Final Fantasy 7 Remake, I want to say it got May was when I finished it. I want to say that one, that was for sure. I need to get through that just because spoilery sake, given it is an iconic and like famous game, obviously, but there's nothing about side quests. I think we should just head to the main quest. Why not? But I've been pacing myself very thoroughly. Now, the next game that I probably will be having on the channel, which I'll more than likely be streaming mostly instead, will be Spider-Man 2 in October. Now that I will not pace myself with. I'm probably gonna go ballistic with that one. Just because Spider-Man is going to be talked about so much and all around, and we've already seen a lot of craziness with the most recent story trailer. Shoot, how about Rain In? I'm not able to drift. Oh yeah, square. Okay, well, anyways, ignore me just as I'm like trying to look over the controls. I was watching a tips video. But that being said, you know, I don't think I'll be, you know, going at a slower pace like I am right now with this game when I get Spider-Man 2, you know, in about 2 months from now. But
soldiers were in the end.
I'll do my best also at the same time make sure I get a lot of it out, because people have gotten to this point where I'm at probably much quicker than I have. So much quicker, obviously. I mean, people you know, make videos for a living every day on these games. I just do it, you know, when I'm able to, of course, with convenience, and then at the same time when I really just feel like I just don't want to burn myself out with games like this, you know, single players and playthroughs, because I always try to take the most out of the experience. And that's why for me, games like Horizon, I hate to say this, I'm gonna catch flack if somebody catches this part of the video, but I have not beaten Horizon Forbidden West, let alone I've barely gotten through the prologue.
She is, the good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Oh, an oasis. Lovely. I'll be honest, like I said, whenever we're out of here, now this desert area, wherever we are, if we're gonna really go and kill Hugo, I'm gonna say it now, I think Clive's uncle's going to die. If you're not a dominant and you're with Clive, you're probably gonna die very soon. And you're in the field of Clive, you're going to die very soon. That's my feeling when it went off. What is it, boy? Some
Look
chocobo.
there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn.
Don't say.
Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
I love the family business going on here. Oh, like this is Assassin's Creed. I love this.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Cold. But we get it. And where's she heading up? There's something going on up there. Doing all this falling for a reason. Oh! Yote. That boy's just dying. That boy died to die again.
It is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Theon has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Your brother's downstairs, man. But I wouldn't want to see him if he, you know, stabbed you straight through the chest when I was a bird, right? I don't think I'd want that. But, of course, they don't know. I don't know if she wouldn't know them. Him. I don't expect the two to reunite for a while myself.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
So they're already at the Fang.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Ruh-oh.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Is it bait? Is this bait?
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
By the time she gets back down there, we already beat the hell out of them. Have we?
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'll give him a beating of 5. What? What? That is some good food physics, I gotta say.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
No Torgo. No Torgo. I cannot heal at all. Or, you know, attempt to attack.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that! It's over!
And I use my item. If there's one thing I would say about the combat in this game, I hate that they tied Torgo's actions with the D-pad when it's the same thing. You need the D-pad for items as well. It's such, it's so engraved into me, with my left hand when I'm fighting. It's just, it gets annoying. I get mad at myself. Just having to get mad at yourself.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
We already took care of it.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
That boy is dying. Yeah, reacted.
Clive?
Just missed him. Just missed him.
What is it now? It's nothing. Let's go.
He never mentioned what. I mean, he never mentioned the thing, you know, regarding Joshua and etc. I'm sure. I have a feeling. That's a good boy. Not yet. Not yet.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
So you don't want me patting Torque again? Thank you very much. I think it's gonna be some time until we reunite with that little boy. And now, I mean, Clive knows even more. The boy didn't eat the carrots.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery.
I don't know who that
How will
is.
we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like
Some
we won't be
questions.
going back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Anything I can interest you in?
No, we are not looking at any of these. Lightning rod. Like I said, more than likely I have to make I'll have to most definitely get Rama's ability maxed out. Rama's abilities maxed out first. Probably starting with Judgment Bolt, because that is a very powerful ability. Of all the top iconic abilities, as you can see here, for the 4 of them I have so far, most definitely, like, Judgment Bolt is the best by far. Truly, it really is. Yeah. Not gonna lie, for this portion, since I'm not fighting any major boss at the moment, I'm not gonna put out none of these timely items. We'll never do that. I'm gonna end up putting on the one that boosts. I didn't get that one. I don't have the one that boosts your AP. I never bought it. Nope. That's a rookie mistake. Oh, that's a mistake. I forgot. Unless I can get it here.
Are you looking for something in particular?
No, I can't. Well, you're gonna have to ignore me for a second, but we gotta do what we gotta do real quick right here. There's one thing I'd love to do is master some of my abilities some more. So most definitely, we've got to most definitely get. Oh, as I have no, not the hunt board. I gotta take a look at the hunt board.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Most definitely.
Then.
Where is it? Holy moly! No, that's definitely not. Thank goodness. Yeah, this is valuable. This is expensive. They made this is an expensive game, so I'm gonna increase the amount of gil I get.
It'd better all be here. Finished, are you?
I'm doing 2 things here. One, I already had it. I already had it. What a dunce. What a dunce I am. We're gonna ignore that boo-boo right there. Happens to the best of us, right?
Is that all?
Or did I just not equip it? No, I didn't have this. Okay. That was awkward. The Wages of Warcraft.
Well, don't just stand there gawp.
Oh no, yeah, I just equipped it. I thought I already had it. Yeah, that was a blooper. Right? Anyway, you know, we'll ignore all of that. But given that, most definitely 2.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Let me think about what I'm gonna take off. It most definitely is gonna be this. This is good, but I think it's best if you just switch up your controller scheme. Because I don't want it to be. Sometimes you just want to regularly shoot, right? But point being made, we need to get more gil. What's better? Yeah, this is better than the freaking pre-order item, buddy. Before we head back, because we literally just left our uncle in Dalmekia, basically. Let me take a look at the new hunt board. I'm curious. I'm very curious what the next enemy is going to be, because we fought a level 38 enemy last video, and I'm coming up on level 45, which I already know a enemy that's there. Oh, it's B rank. Oh, it's B rank. Okay, well, you know what? These big ranks gave me some decent fights, but this one gave me the best fight so far. Well, I'll take a big rank fight. The Velcroy Deserts. Alright, let's head back through here, and then let's see if we could find that enemy. I didn't see the name of the enemy. I don't know what it looks like. so we're gonna have to look around. The one last video definitely threw me for a loop because I had no idea where it was. Oh, they were right. Oh, that's nice. That was a nice speed boost. Yeah, I only did that because I've been watching some little bit of tips and tricks videos. You know, I don't know everything, but I know some decent things. Good amount of decent things with the game so far. I'll take some Gil. It's always nice. But I'm trying to see where this enemy is going to be, because this is the desert area you're supposed to be in. I'm thinking it's probably around here, so I'm gonna come back. Probably more than likely, I'm gonna have to come back and take a look. This is a vast area. One thing I will say about this game is although it is open world, you know, despite having to actually need to use the fast travel feature, I do wish the entire world of the game was connected, because that's one thing that made Final Fantasy 15 special despite its shortcomings. That game was very, that game was enjoyable for me as for the very first FF, full, mainline FF experience for me. The entire world being connected, being able to, seeing that you had to travel, traveling for, one side of the map to the other was a decent amount of time, as long as you weren't interrupted, and it really was such a good time. No, that is not the enemy I'm looking for, but, oh, okay. My chocobo. Another thing I've learned is, I think that it's best apparently to be, leaning into your dodges. It makes it easier for the window, in the sake of dodging, and then that way you're able to really get going to really kill down a person's will down, their will gauge. So it looks like I'm having to lead into dodges more. Oh, I don't like that. Well, I'm backing up. Okay, more like that. But this is a counter right here. Oh, wrong input. Now, my combo game needs work, but one thing I've heard that is really impressive is that if you max out your the combination stop, and you're using, of course, Garuda's Wicked Wheel, the higher you are for the upheaval, the crazier the damage is going to be, especially for the will gauge. I'm going to enjoy using Titan's abilities more and more as time goes on. I just don't know where this hunt is going to be at around. It's hard to say. You guys ignore this time skip. That's probably more likely coming sometime soon right now in this vid. But I need to find out where this hunt enemy is, because I need to take it out. Why not? We have Clive's uncle here anyway, right? Should be fun. Oh. What is that? That looks like a hunt. Yeah, no, that has to be. That's definitely it. That's of course that's it though. It's a turtle. A not happy one, but it is a turtle. Oh shoot. Okay. We're going up against Blastoise. Oh. Let's get rid of that. Still going though. He's just gonna be shooting this at us for most of the fight. Oh, this. Alright. Alright, look, if you want me to do this whole fight, I'm fine with that. Oh my gosh, ow. Let's gouge that. Ow, ow, I got hit a little bit. Oh, that. Ah, poor guy. We're really gonna have to just do him in like this. He's burning. Oh, that's not good. He's gonna slide in this way. Damn, he just beat the crap out of Uncle. And me. I can dodge that. Yeah, you really have to dodge inward at times. Ooh, nasty hit. Damn, damn. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. My first death is not coming by this way. Oh my gosh, but he just got the crap beat out of him. He's coming this way. Got you. Still hit me though. Dodge into him. We got the stagger right here. Ah. It's a B rank, but damage wise, I'd die. But it is also right by my level 2 at the same time. Dodging something that really did nothing. That's incredible. Alright, this is game. Goodbye, Blastoise. Or Squirtle, I guess, in this case. Some good renown, some good gil, and we got some crafting items.
Should have stayed in its shell.
Alright, the hunt is done. Probably the most difficult fight that's probably gonna happen today, but I'm glad we got through it. Alright, let's get somebody else's mark so we can be all good here, because that's clearly what's coming next. Dang. They said the desert, and that whole area was the desert to find the hunt. that was a little rough.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Look, I'll be truthful. Honestly, I didn't need that freaking AP item and the guild item to begin with. That really just made the fight harder for me. That made the fight a little bit harder for me, and it was, you know, not the greatest thing to happen here. Let's go with Heat Wave or Rising Flames. I'll keep this though.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Hanging lanterns. Keep the lanterns from your door. Light it for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer.
Anything I can help you with?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of...
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Dalamil is famous for its spas, its markets, and its smithies. Somebody at one of those might be able to help you.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
That's a little sad hearing that.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows. Excuse me. Are you Furter?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Silver platters! Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around?
Right.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you'll love it.
Okay, I don't want to hear what you say. You're about to die. Surprisingly, they're not dead. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I just keep getting randomly hit in the back. But multi-enemy fights are not the greatest in this game. I'll be a bit honest. You shine in one-on-ones. Why did I just burn through all those iconic abilities for grunts? Come on, Clive. Getting rusty. Yeah, we didn't kill him, we just roughed him up.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for...
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
Lock of Leisure, okay.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Let's speed through this introductory process, you know. We've gotten used to this for... Gotten used to this for 2 regions so far, Sandbreck and Rosaria. We're gonna do this with Lude, I'm sure. So let's roughly speed through this.
Lubo's Forge, the Briar's Kiss. So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Delamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
Lackey.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Was it that funny?
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
Access.
Why, trust.
Okay,
Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the 2 travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
like this one, willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well...
Sparingly.
It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man... 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil.
That's not that
Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
I love these main quests, side quests. Get you hearing in my voice.
We were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Alright, good boy. We are going to take care of this very quickly, alright?
Cool.
Closest one is right here, around the corner.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
From the oven.
Hey, you don't say that.
How much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
She's not talking about my sword.
With you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the deposit.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
You're welcome.
What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
He went to get a drink or something.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Huh?
Hmm?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
His uncle's gonna get ambushed.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Not now, but
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Make that a win. Oh, damn. We have to travel.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
My carpets have light, meat and dark, fresh from the...
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Plates and pots! Oh, just look at this wheat incense! What happened?
Now we'll have to go around.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of...
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Yes, they're the finest fabrics, fresh from the...
Number one thing that's definitely keeping this game around with some length is the fact that when you enter a new area, you're doing basically these side quests that fall under a main quest, that advance to the main story plot points. It's not bad, but at the same time, in the lead up to the release of the game, it was said that side quests basically come at, you know, being a bit repetitive, but some of the side quests do have very interesting lore and plot stuff going on, explaining, you know, the lore of the, you know, the world. Especially some of the side quests that had bears in them were insane. Just like knowing what was going on to them, it was insane. They're child retreated, this and that. It was just.
I'll take it from here.
That's a lot of crystals.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
You're getting jumped.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Who's them? Oh.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Wallude.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Wallude, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
Sup?
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Don't worry about it.
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do. Kill them! Kill them both!
What business? I mean, this is still business, technically. Where are they coming from? Chocobos? Really? Oh. Tried me. Well, that didn't go as planned
Well,
for them.
Wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
Murderer. Sorry.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, he's keeping that.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the...
Here, wear this.
Well, side quests have now opened up, most definitely.
Shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Hey, what?
Umia Lostelan. Tuisa Gelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Well, I said it was going to open up side quests, and that's just the case. Not exactly surprised. So let's begin the side quests journey again.
I've never even forged a butter knife before.
The jaw. almost there.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
Not being there for Phoenix Gate.
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways.
Is he going back?
Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian
That'll be
friend
wise.
to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
I don't see a next we meet happening.
You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
And that we shall do. Well, as I said, no surprise, we're going after Kupka right now. Drake's Fang is next. There's no way Clive was not planning to take this down, but he's going to. So crystal number 3 is on the way down and out, so we will be ready for that. But I'll be heading back to the hideaway before we do part 15. which is, yeah, before we do part 16, namesake, of Final Fantasy 16. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed it so far, like the video if you enjoyed it, comment how you've been enjoying 2023's gaming so far. I know Madden just came out, you know, for some folks with the early access. Let's see if I could get a code in. A couple streams would be nice. And we'll be back getting in some more Final Fantasy 16, along with Dokkan, once the worldwide celebration is more known to be what the actual theme is. But for now, I gotta get back to the hideaway. I gotta get ready to prepare to kill Titan, more than likely. And with that, thank you guys for watching once more, and I will see you guys on the next one.